In a time long lost and a realm far away, adventure waits for you in the StoryMaster's tales. You have entered an alternative 18th century world full of magic, monsters, and mystery. A grim world that is both dangerous and dark, where the stories of folklore are terrifyingly real. Life is hard, but those with courage and a thirst to find knowledge, wealth, and power can do so by risking themselves on perilous quests found around this kingdom. You have arrived at the Wizard's Tower, a magnificent place of learning where you find yourself in front of one of the professors. This one is both wise and learned, so you had better listen to his guidance carefully, as your life will undoubtedly depend upon it.
Hello there, how you doing? I'm Ollie Mack. I'm just going to turn this one off actually because it's very off-putting when you've got such a lag. Now I'm going to be looking down here for any chat, and I'm going to just turn that off because that's really off-putting, isn't it? Hello, if you're new to this. I'm new to this kind of thing. I'm new to broadcasting. I'm not new to theatre. I'm broadcasting at the moment from my little place down in Rye in East Sussex, where I run an interactive adventure studio, sort of fantasy based, folklore, all kinds of fun stuff like that. And there's two things that we do. We do live shows and we also design games as well, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Now the games we're playing is the StoryMaster's Tales Weirding Wood. This is one that I designed a couple of years ago. We're actually bringing out an updated version at the minute. But this is the past one, and we're going to be playing this along with you guys, I'm hoping, at 12 o'clock. But before we can do that, we need to create a character. Now, I spent some time at art college, and that was many years ago now. How many years? 32 years? Oh god, that's horrendous thinking. Anyway, a long time ago I was at art college, and I kind of got into illustration then, and I never really kind of carried it on. All the illustrations that I have in this game, they're all, I'll just show you. Let me know if you can't see this, by the way. Okay, all the illustrations that we use in this game are designed by this amazing Russian artist called Nick Vinum, or Vimna. He has changed his names quite a bit. It's Chula sometimes. Anyway, he has amazing artwork, and he's kind of give it a very distinctive style. Originally, I was kind of thinking about doing it myself, but to be honest with you, I haven't got the time to do it all. But I thought, since we're going on Twitch and we're doing things a little bit differently now, we're going to have a go at creating some characters and getting myself to do a little bit more artwork. I mean, this is one I produced a little while ago, and this is going to be for another game. I don't know if you can see these. Yeah, you probably can see those. These are kind of ones that I've been playing around with. So, I have been known to doodle a little bit, but I am quite happily, I say, I am pretty out of practice. That's a little frog there. You see that? See that down here? So my influences, I suppose, are people like Alan Lee, Brian Froud. I used to really like sort of Terry Gilliam and that kind of style as well, but I don't know what style I've got nowadays. I've just kind of developed my own doodly style. So what we're going to do, we're going to start doing some illustrations. I'm going to create a character that we're going to then take on an adventure at 12 o'clock. So I need you guys, and if we only got a few people here, it's going to be me, to decide who we're going to have playing initially. Hello, by the way, if you are on Facebook or YouTube, come along to our Twitch channel. Now, Twitch, I can see you more clearly. It'll be more live. To be quite honest, I'm trying to build it up. So come along to Twitch, subscribe, or just follow. I think you just follow at the minute. Anyway, right, so these are the characters that we can choose. We've got the rogue, we've got a wizard, a soldier, a redcap, prince, princess, witch, huntsman, monk, pirate, thief, and that's it for the moment. So tell me which one you'd like me to draw, and we'll create a new character. I don't know if anyone's around that. If I don't get anyone chatting soon, I will start coming up with something. This is a kind of an unannounced one. I wasn't going to be doing anything until 12 o'clock, but why not? Let's do something fun. So let's have a little look. Let's get... actually, I don't know. I'm just going to spread this out to my followers, because I've got a few groups that may be interested in coming along. Let me do that. I've got a new follower. Excellent. That's nice to see. Right, how the heck do we do this? I'm going to have a go at sharing this. Copy link. And then let's see if we can build some people up. If you haven't heard of us before, well, it's no wonder we actually have private groups most of the time, but join me on a live draw. That sounds good. Twitch is odd, isn't it? It's just, haven't quite got the feel of it yet, but we'll find out what happens. All my games and all my shows are very much on interaction. I'm not very good at just talking out loud like this, so hopefully someone will come and join me soon that I know. If you do, please say hello. And let's try this out again with this one here. Okay. Oh gosh, what am I doing? I can't see what I'm doing. Let's get rid of that. Live now. Doing a drawing. I'm also assuming you can hear me. Okay, let's hope someone comes and says hello. Excellent, okay. I'm going to turn off Twitch because it's actually really kind of... with my preview, I think. There we go, that's better. Right, okay, so I'm going to just do some drawing anyway. What should we choose? What shall we choose? Okay, let's see, because this is going to be quite wizardy. Let's start off with a wizard, shall we? Now, most of the wizards that we have starting off are apprentices. So, hello, ChiliPad 2003. Welcome to my little place here. I don't know if you've seen anyone else or whether you have been here before, but I'm glad you're here, and don't go away for the moment because I'd like you to choose what I'm going to draw. Now, this is a game that we're going to be playing. It's the StoryMaster's Weirding Woods. So we have various characters. We're actually be playing this properly at 12 o'clock, which is in an hour and a half time. We want to have a character we're going to be playing with, so everyone can interact with and then tell us what we're going to do with that character. This is quite a sort of body transformation game, but it is mostly a family game. I mean, for instance, we have people who turn blue, their teeth drop out, their ears appear on their heads, all those kind of things. But we need a starting character. Can you hear me okay though, ChiliPad? Hopefully you can. Hopefully you're still there. If you're not, I'm terribly sorry. Okay, so we have to choose. Excellent. Okay, so ChiliPad, what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to choose a rogue, a wizard, a soldier, redcap, prince, princess, witch, huntsman, monk, or pirate, or thief. Okay, and then I will attempt to draw the character that you're going to be creating. And if anyone joins in here, soldier, excellent. Okay, now I can give you the visual description of the soldier, or rather their background. Right, so, and this is all set in sort of 1750. So you've come back from a life overseas to find a wife that has left you, a house that has burnt down, and your money all spent. With nothing left but the skills you've gained in military service and the clothes on your back, you must carve out a new future for yourself. So he's not very good, but we're going to draw him. Now this is sort of 1750s, so we're going to have him. Do you want him old or young, Chili Pad? Anyone else who joined us, you are welcome to chip in. We will have him. That sounds a little low. Old. Okay, he's old. How old? Any? Should we have him just really really old? Like just kicked out of service because he's just so knackered. I'm gonna do this quite in a bold way. I think that's just so you can see it. I normally work with very fine inks, but I think for this one we're gonna go a bit mad and crazy and kind of big, just so you can see. Okay. So I always start with the eyes. So I always kind of almost like find the soul of the person before we start, and I tend to just start with like the first eye, and we're going to have him really old. I don't even know what he's going to look like yet, but yeah, I love drawing wrinkles. Wrinkles are always fun. And then we're going to have him bearded or unbearded. That's quite important this stage, without adding any. Or moustache. Should we give him like a ridiculously avant-garde military style moustache? It's a real twirly one, I think. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's give him a really bold. I've actually got a couple of mates who've gone really kind of crazy with their moustaches. Good friends. Well, one's a really good friend. The other chap I haven't seen for years, a guy called Michael Antry, who ended up being like a Terry Thomas lookalike down in Brighton. Lovely guy. He used to be a sort of BBC and Channel 4 producer, and then he moved down to Brighton and just took on a very avant-garde lifestyle. My other mate is a chap called Adrian, and he's currently doing these walks. He's doing hello Facebook user, I don't know who you are, please. Now I've got a thing called the Restream at the moment, so it comes with all the Restream chats, but if you're from Facebook you come across as entirely anonymous. So if you come along to Twitch, create an account there, and then you can say hello there, because I'll know who you are there, or you can, because it'll just have everyone will be the one Facebook user. Flora, hello. Hello, my darling. Flora's one of our lovely players, Helen. So we're just drawing a chappie at the moment who's going to be our soldier. Okay, I'm going to give him one of these little things as well. It's almost like a, you know, when you got that little beardy bit, the little pointy beard, sort of devil bit. I don't know what it's called, that bit here. You know, it's not an easy bit to grow. It's quite a bold choice, but you see them in that kind of, you know, Three Musketeers sort of period. There's a few role players who sport them now. I don't think it's really in sort of popular culture. Chili Pad, say hello to Flora. Flora, say hello to Chili Pad. Now, is this guy going to have sort of wounds and things? Or are we going to go... Or an earring? He's actually looking quite piratey, but I think a lot of people look quite piratey when they go, Toflin, hello! Ha ha! Excellent. It's very confusing when... Excellent. Okay, right. So we're going to go... Can you see him here? He's getting there. He looks quite mean, actually, isn't he? He looks like he's actually quite... he can handle himself quite well. I'm going to give a little curly bit there. Thanks for coming along. It's yeah. I don't know who is that. Princess Bag 007. Okay, he's. Is that you again, Flora? I hope you can see this okay. It looks a bit rough and ready at the moment. It's drawing under pressure. He obviously hasn't shaved because obviously having no money, he hasn't a wound. Okay, what kind of wound are we going to give? Should we give him one arm? I haven't even got to the body yet. I used to be really terrible at drawing bodies. I kind of used to give up at that stage and just kind of fade it off or make it even more. Okay, I'm going to give him an ear. Actually, he'd be booted out if he had an earring, wouldn't he? That certainly would not be allowed. I'm going to give him a hat. One big arm and one tiny little shriveled arm. Yeah, that's something that would definitely probably happen in that. Yeah, well, that may well happen. I should kind of almost draw like a before and after. So he starts off looking, you know, quite cool. Okay, let's start giving him some uniform, let's give him obviously a hat. He's going to have a tricorn. Okay, I'm trying to draw the tricorn here. Tricorns are devils to draw. Okay, I'm going to give him the top of the hat there. And that tricorn, there we go. That makes more sense to that little bit there. Okay, I'm going to go quite heavy with the shading here. It is a black tricorn hat. This is why I normally pay other people to do it now. Yeah, unfortunately that was Flora's last experience in playing. She unfortunately had... It does look a bit like Adrian, doesn't it? Yeah, I was thinking about Adrian at the time when I was drawing it. I wonder if that always makes sense. Okay, now, as I said, 12 o'clock we're going to be taking this fellow on an adventure. I normally take a bit more time when I'm drawing here, but it's not Bob Ross, is it? Fancy Bob Ross with their very music. Yeah, I think the strange thing about doing Twitch, it's having an entirely silent room. So I really hope that you know, let's give him. This guy already looks annoyed. You can tell his wife's just left him. You know, he's got no money, poor chap. You know, I have a few stitches here. Someone's tried to stitch it together. He's so annoyed. And no wonder he wants to go off on an adventure. Let's give him a little bit of sort of banding here as well, so it looks like he's got some kind of military uniform at the moment. It doesn't. It looks like someone you might meet in a dark alley at the minute. Okay, one tiny. You want one tiny little hand, do you? I'll tell you what. At the minute, I'm going to give him both sets for the minute, because he may well lose it at the end. Okay, I'm going to go and give him these kind of big sleeves, and then we can put some sort of military banding on them, and then a medal. Let's give him a medal. I don't know when they started to introduce medals. Feels like something that was only introduced fairly recently, doesn't it? Or in the last 100 years or so. I don't know when medals started to appear. But I'm going to give him that. He's now looking a little bit like a Chelsea pensioner and a pirate. So, yeah, what my intention is, hopefully, is to try and grow this a little bit, so that people can play stuff. Because I've got something rather special. Every single card in Weirding Wood, I've created a sound thing for it. So if I go and tell me how this sounds at the moment, let's say go to, you might have seen some of these in the past, but let's say I go to the hare, and
a silver streak of grey darts past you. It pivots around, and you see it's a large hare. These creatures of the wild are known to be lucky and possess a link to the mystical world. So will you try and catch the hare, throw it some food, talk to it, or leave the creature alone?
Can I just test the sound on here? Can you hear me okay over the music? Because I know the music's quite loud. But can you hear me okay? Or do I need to take that sound down a bit more? I said, can you hear me, everyone? How does that sound? There's a slight echo. Okay, I've probably got 2 mics on here at the moment, so I will. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll have sort that. Normally my mic is over here. If I come over here, is there now an echo? Is there an echo here? Hopefully not. Okay. Is there an echo at the moment? Sorry, there's always about a 10-second lag, so if I repeat myself because I'm waiting for an answer. It's from the video chat. Oh, earlier, when I was doing the other one. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Alright. It was from... So... Let me just try... Okay, so there's an echo now, is there still? Okay, let's take that out then. Okay, is that better? Is there echo now? Or have I lost it entirely now? Oh, on the voice clip. Oh, okay, that's interesting. All right. Oh, I wonder what that is. Okay, well, that's another thing to work out. Ah, I know what that is. Okay, what that is it's picking up the actual sound itself from the actual speakers. So that's probably why. And then it's playing it back. So let's put that back in. It's so complicated. It's, you know, that's what it'd be. So I need to turn that down then, and just put it so I can barely hear it. So I just know it's playing. I know I can't put this back in. Oh no! There we go. Right. Oh, hello, Silver. Silver, do come and join us on Twitch because I can't see who you are on here. I'm just finishing off this little drawing, and I'll give him a sword as well to start off with. Oh God, what have I done with his hand now? Oh no, I've really mucked this up now. Okay, his hand's now in his pocket. It's in his pocket, right? Pockets are very useful for hiding mistakes. This is why Nick does my artwork. I am normally a lot better than this, by the way. It's just very, very quick sketch. Believe you me. Yes. Well, this, like I said, is not Bob Ross. Okay. That'll do. Okay. So, Captain Copeland. He is a bit Captain Copeland, isn't he? Is the echo gone now? Is there any... Is that echo gone at all? Excellent. Okay, that's good. Okay, must just be in that then. Right. So, Okay, so basically, what's going to happen is I've got a card for, or a video clip, not for every single one, but quite a few of them, and also I've got the sound as well. So I just need to sort that out so it doesn't echo so much. And then what else is going to happen? So this isn't good. This is going to be a text-based one. So I'll respond to whatever poor Captain Copeland will be going through. Let's call him Captain Copeland. The former Captain Copeland. I can't even say it. I might change his name. Let's call him Bob. Captain Bob. Bob. Captain Bob. Ah, bless him. Okay, he's not going to have a good time, is he? I can already tell. What a venture, but this poor man goes. Okay, well, while we're here, let's do another one. So we're going to go for either rogue, wizard, pirate, thief. Who else was there? We're not going to have a gentleman in this one. We're going to have huntsman, monk. No one ever chooses a monk, do they? Prince, princess, witch, red cap, Oh, thank you. It's not very good. It's not very amazing. My other ones are much more amazing than that. Which ones? Which ones am I proud of? They're not in this book. Yeah, that one's I'm quite proud of. That's kind of alright, isn't it? Yeah, Bob Copeland. That's it. A monk. Okay, that's of a monk. That's my Shadow King. I was kind of working on that. It's good. I kind of got a book on Alan Lee, and then I just trying to replicate his style a little bit. I'm quite proud of the tower. That was kind of fun. That's almost finished. Okay, right. We're going to go for a monk. Okay, young monk or old monk? A young monk. Okay. In fact, there is a young monk that appears in Weirding Wood. Okay, so we're going to give here. I'm going to make him look very kind of innocent, I suppose. So I'll give him little shiny eyes. This monk has not really been out much in the world. He's been just stuck in the vestry, and maybe sort of given to the abbey when he was just a little boy, and then he's kind of grown up, just kind of fearing everyone and everything, and then the abbot has finally said, all right mate, you've got to go out and get a little bit more worldly, because you know, quite frankly, you're a bit embarrassing. So this poor fellow is going to be sort of going through just utterly terrified about everything, and so should he be. Okay, I'm just giving him little ears, so he's looking a bit alien-like actually already. I'm worrying for him, poor chap. He's got a few freckles as well. He's that young. Oh, bless him. Okay, I'd say he's probably only about sort of 14 or so. He's like a is it novice? Do they have novice? Is that just nuns? Okay, I'm going to give him. You see that? He looks quite young, doesn't he? Poor young man. Okay, he's got quite a neat haircut though. Unfortunately, they shave half of it. Poor chap. There we go. So he's looking quite. They'll give him a little bit of a tiny bald head up the top here. Okay, okay, and then we'll give him, obviously, he's wearing a hood. So, okay, so and luckily for monks, I don't have to draw his hands, because he's going to be, oh no, I tell you, he could be in prayer. That's going to be a little taxing, but let's give it a go. Alright, so he's got the gloves like that. Gloves? Sleeves like that. Okay, hope you can see this okay. And then he's going to have his hands in prayer. So, I don't think I've ever drawn hands in prayer. Oh, there we go. Like that, and that little finger first. So, little finger. That. Can't see the other ones because they're behind. And then we'll give him. I'd say for a young man, he's had a few pies, hasn't he? Because he's got a little bit of a tummy on him. But we'll give him his rope. I don't know what the official word for the monk's rope is. There we go. His little tassely toggles there. And then there we are. So then we'll give him a bit of shading. I don't know why he's so big up here. Maybe he's smuggling something. Smuggling buns from the kitchen. There we are. There we go. There we go, matey. Right, what should we give him? He needs a name, doesn't he? Poor chap. What are we going to be calling him? Cool. Okay, let's go. Winter padding, absolutely. Yeah. Well, it is cold in those places. I can't imagine they had a lot of heating. So. I'm not colouring anything in, I'm afraid. I don't tend to do a lot of colouring. Maybe I will from later on. Hopefully I'll get a little bit better than this. I suppose I've got a very short attention span, so I kind of do things quite as quickly as I can. I know that there's lots of Twitch channels which will just take a very long time doing everything. But I'm kind of keen to see how it looks. You know, obviously, some bits of artwork I will take ages, but I think you just seeing me slowly do little dots and things might be a little bit boring. But there we go. Let's. I won't do any background. I suppose let's give him a. Oh, you will do a background. Okay, let's give him a bit of a sort of churchy type background there. He's just come out of this base, so we're going. Let's have. He's just a brother at the moment. Brother Frederick. Fred Ulrich, okay. Brother Frederick, oh dear me. Let's see what has happened to Brother Frederick. You thought you were going to lead a life of solitude and prayer. No, I think it's close enough. I think that looks fine to me. Life of solitude and prayer. However, the Lord has given you another calling. You must go and spread the word of God by your actions and deeds. Help others, heal the sick, and fight the demons and holy creatures that plague this fair land. Oh gosh, okay, that's fine. Lovely. Okay, so we've got, you can see the difference already. I'm kind of going, yeah, he looks Captain Bob. And Brother Frederick. Okay, we're going to set. I think we'll try. I'll try and do 2 characters at a time, but I'm going to need your help, guys. Obviously, so come back at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, we will play with Captain Bob and Brother Frederick. Ultimately, I would quite like to be able to get people on Zoom and play the game, but I don't quite know how to do that yet. I think it might have something to do with headphones, so we don't have that would be it. If I get headphones, yes, that would probably sort it out. But then I need to try and work out a way of getting your sound onto UBS and straight back onto Twitch. I'll work it out. I've done it before. I did it for the International Game Book Day when we hosted that way back in, I think it's July we did it last year. That was great. The videos are still up there if you have a look at my YouTube channel. We had Rihanna Pratchett, Terry Pratchett's daughter, who's an author known right now. And we also had Charlie Higson. Who else came on? Ross Nicholson was there. Ian Livingston, we did a brief one with him when he's on holiday. And who else do we have? Anyway, go and check it out. Jamie Thompson as well. He came along. We're going to do it again this year as well. We're not quite sure who's going to be coming along yet. But it will definitely happen. So that's going to be fun. Come along to that. Anyway, I'll see you in just over an hour. And for the moment, I shall say goodbye. And let's see if this still works. Let's see if I can go to this. Is that going to work? No, that's not going to work. Okay, let's. I think I've got to reconnect and then connect again. Okay, let's try this again.